If you've made it this far, then I've got 2 key bonus tips for you. What's going on, guys? This will be a quick and straightforward video on what I've done for years to get lean. It's the same method I used to lose 40 pounds many years ago. If you're new here, this channel is about fitness and lifestyle. I make a combination of informative and entertainment based videos and try to keep it real and raw with you guys. If that's your style too, then subscribe and join me in the journey of aesthetics. I've summarized my fat loss approach into 10 easy to follow steps. Make sure you don't skip any of them. Step 1, give yourself plenty of time and track your progress in weeks. The 2 things I use to track my progress are my body weight and progress photos. I weigh myself in the same conditions every morning and keep a log on my phone. Taking a progress photo each week is a good idea as well to go along with your weight. Step 2, prioritize weight training and use low intensity cardio as a weight loss tool. When dieting, don't change up your weight training. Maintaining your intensity in the gym is still the priority. Focus on lower intensity cardio that you can do for longer periods of time. Walking at a slight incline or the Stairmaster are good options. High intensity cardio isn't needed for weight loss and is just going to interfere with your recovery. Step 3, find your maintenance calories. If you want a step-by-step guide on how to work out your maintenance calories, then check out my full guide on how to get shredded. In short, you can use an online calorie calculator to estimate what your maintenance might be. These calculators aren't perfect, so just use them as a guide. What's important is to test it out for 2 weeks to get a better idea of what your maintenance really is. Step 4, eat 300 to 500 calories below your maintenance each day. In other words, a 300 to 500 calorie deficit. Step 5, track your total calories and protein each day. I use MyFitnessPal to do this, but you can use any tracker of your choice. Eat 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight each day. If you're quite overweight, then go with a more conservative protein goal. I don't routinely track my carbs and fats, but you can if you want to. The most important thing is the calorie deficit and getting enough protein. Step 6, aim for 1% drop in body weight per week or 0.5 kilograms per week. Any more than this is too fast for most people, unhealthy, and unsustainable. Step 7, eat most of your foods from low calorie dense foods. Low calorie dense foods have less calories for the volume that you get. Some examples are egg whites, popcorn, low fat yogurt, lean meats, white fish, vegetables, and most fruits. Eating a majority of your calories from low calorie dense foods will keep you full throughout the day. That being said, the most important thing is your total calories, so you can have some flexibility in your diet and still get shredded. Just make smart choices. Step 8, when weight loss stalls, either slowly decrease your calories and/or add in cardio. I always recommend adding in cardio first before decreasing calories. Dieting on the highest amount of calories for you should always be the goal. But as you get leaner, eventually your calories will have to drop as well. When it's time to drop your calories, take it slow and drop them by 200 to 300. Step 9, rinse and repeat step 8 until you get to your goal level of leanness. Step 10, when your diet is over, find your new maintenance calories and eat at that to maintain your new physique. Finding your new maintenance calories is the exact same process as when you first started your diet. Your new maintenance will be lower than your old maintenance because you're now lighter. For step 10, there's 4 important things to keep in mind. Firstly, even if you are eating at your new maintenance, you might still gain some weight initially. This weight is water weight from increasing your carbs. Secondly, if you get really shredded, for men this is below 10% body fat, it'll be very difficult to maintain. Maintaining 10 to 15% body fat as a male is more sustainable and healthier. Thirdly, your maintenance will change and may increase over time as your metabolism speeds up and you start eating more food again. Lastly, some people like to do what's called a reverse diet at this stage. I think that can get complicated and dragged out, which is why I like this approach more. If you've made it this far, then I've got 2 key bonus tips for you. Bonus tip 1, carb cycling. No, not that kind of carb cycling. If you remember step 4, it was to eat 300 to 500 calories below your maintenance. Let's say my maintenance is 2585 calories and I go with a 500 calorie deficit. This means I would be dieting on 2085 calories per day. Instead of eating 2085 calories per day, I could think of it as how many calories am I eating in a week. As long as you're averaging below your maintenance calories over a period of time, that's all that matters. So instead of eating 2085 calories each day, your week could look something like this, where you have 5 low days and 2 days eating at maintenance. You can break it up to suit your lifestyle. This can be handy for different reasons. Maybe you want to eat more on weekends. Maybe you want more calories on your leg days or when you're training your weaker body parts. And there is some evidence for carb cycling helping with dieting plateaus as well. Bonus tip 2, refeed days and diet breaks. Without going into too much boring stuff, when we've been dieting for long enough, our metabolism slows down and some hormonal changes happen as well. A refeed is a short period of 1 to 3 days eating at your maintenance calories or higher, but it's calculated and tracked. The leaner you are, the more benefits a refeed is going to give you. For a refeed to work, carbs are key. When you increase your calories for those 1 to 3 days, it should come predominantly from carbs. I drop my protein to about 0.8 grams per pound of body weight on my refeed days. Refeed days help with some of the metabolic changes when dieting, and they also give you a mental break as well. But sometimes if you've been dieting for a really long time, say greater than 20 weeks, and you're already quite lean, then a refeed might not cut it. This is where a diet break comes in. A diet break is a 1 to 2 week period of eating at your maintenance. Diet breaks have a much greater effect on reversing some of these metabolic changes than refeed days. If you guys are interested in reading more about refeed days and diet breaks, I'll link a good article down below. That's it guys, hope this video provided you with a good checklist for your summer shred. If it did, make sure to smash that like button and I'll see you in the next one.